Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Echo. In today's video, as you can tell from the title, I am going to be giving you guys queer book recommendations. Now, you may be wondering why post this video so late into June, because it's already over halfway. It's June 20th as I'm recording this. But listen, I was planning on having a video out before this one that just ended up not happening because I was in a horrible reading slump and I just could not get out of it. And so that video didn't happen, so that's why you're getting this one now. But yeah, let's just get right into the book recommendations, and hopefully I can actually say correct words, because I had to re-record this like multiple times because I could not speak. But anyway, let's just get right into it and start. Anyway, the first one is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. I believe that's how you say his last name. Don't come at me if it's not correct. I don't know for sure. This is basically like a book full of letters from the main character, whose name is Little Dog. I don't know if that's like an actual name or if it's like a nickname that he's given, but he's referred to Little Dog as the entire time. But this is like letters from him to his mother, who is illiterate and cannot read. But basically, it follows, like, it's just written letters about his life and childhood and all that sort of stuff. In like, it tells like of Vietnam and like growing up with the impact of a war and his family and stuff like that. So, and also it's obviously gay, so that's also a thing. But this is a very beautiful book, I feel. I have a lot of tabs in it, as you can tell. I really enjoyed this one. I don't even know what I'm saying still. I still can't speak because my brain's not working. But I definitely, obviously this video is recommendation, so I recommend it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but that's this book. It's a book full of letters. There's that one. And then another one, which is also basically a book full of letters, is This Is How You Lose the Time War. This is a sapphic sci-fi sort of falling in love through time. Basically, it's time travel, and Red and Blue, who are the two main characters, are on opposite sides of a war, and it's a time war, basically, which is obvious because it's literally in the title. But basically, they start leaving letters to each other that are kind of like woven into things through time. And like it's just, most of it is like them reading each other's letters and like them kind of falling in love through them. And yeah, that's basically what this is about. And there's a little bit more than that, but that's the gist. But yeah, it's sapphic, it's very good. This is a very like lyrically written book, and it's very beautifully written. Like, I really like this one also. Anyway, next one, another sci-fi book, is, if you've watched my channel before, you probably definitely have at least heard me mention this book once in some amount of time, and that is The Darkness Outside Us by Elliot Schrefer. This was my favorite book of all time for like a very long time, until like March, which is when I read Blood Over Brighthaven, and it got kind of shown up. But this one is still one of my top favorites. It is basically, these two main characters, Ambrose and Kodiak, are on this spaceship because they're going to one of Saturn's moons, I believe. And they're going to try and like save Ambrose's sister Minerva, who's like sent out a distress call like months and months ago of on the base on the frickin' moon or whatever, and they're going there. But they have to like learn, basically they're starting to notice that some things aren't quite adding up. So as they do, they have to learn how to work together to figure out what's actually going on and what they're actually up against and what's happening. And this is very good. You would think also, there's also, what am I saying right now? Brain work. There is also a second book to this. It's called The Brightness Between Us, which I have yet to read, which you would think I would have when it just came out. Or not when it just came out, but like back when it had just come out, because it came out last year in October. I was really excited for it too, and I was like, I just didn't read it then. I started part of it. I read like the first something, like 17 pages, I think. But I didn't finish it. I think I was in a reading slump during then, so I haven't read it. But yeah, this is very good. I really, really love this book, and like, if you're gonna read anything on this list, this has to be one of them, okay? This is a necessity. Also, it's obviously gay. Next one. This one is If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Cale Dietrich. I believe that's how you say their names. This is very much more of like a drama type book. This has drama in it. This is basically, they're the two like main characters are in a boy band, and they're like basically one of the most popular boy bands out there, and they're hold on, yeah, they're in one of the biggest boy bands, and basically they start kind of fall in love and dating. There's more to that than what I'm saying, but there's stuff going on with being so famous and also dating each other, and there's stuff with the company that or the contract that they're working for, or whatever the heck, whatever it's called. Man, maybe I should have read the freaking inside of this. They're going on a tour in Europe, by the way, in this, and basically there's just stuff happens. There's yeah, by the way, I will like to add, check your trigger warnings for most of these books. This one in particular has like drug usage and underage drinking and homophobia, stuff like that. So do make sure to check your trigger warnings for these books, because in case you get triggered, you know. But anyway, just moving on. That's that one. This one has like kind of more drama-esque stuff in it. It's not like a super drama, but you know what I mean. But anyway, next one, which I don't have on hand because the next three are actually, well, actually the next ones I don't have physical copies of, so you're gonna have to deal with me showing you pictures. So yeah, anyway, the first one is The Salt Grows Heavy. I don't know where to point this at the camera, but this one, The Salt Grows Heavy by Cassandra Khaw? I think that's how you say their name. That one is actually, what's it called? Like you know those man, what are they called? It's 97 pages, so it's not like a full book. It's a novella. Yes, that. It's a novella, and it's very good. It's a horror book. It follows, geez. It follows this siren and this plague doctor as they go and kind of get themselves into a pickle as they find this, very strange village of children and this strange creature that's there. It's horror, so obviously there's body horror in there and some gross stuff, so you definitely want to check your trigger warnings for that one also. But yeah, I think that's honestly the best description I can give you right now without giving stuff away. It is like, it's a very interesting book. And it's very cool also. And I'm gonna be honest, the ending was like weirdly like sweet and kind of heartfelt. But that's what I'm gonna give you from that. Anyway, the next one, which is also like extremely popular, this is like probably the most iconic like queer book that's out there, at least right now, which is pretty good. The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I'm assuming I'm having that in the right thing. I can't see what I'm doing right now, but The Song of Achilles. This obviously follows Achilles and Patroclus, which I believe I'm saying his name right. I don't know for sure. Don't come at me if I'm saying it wrong. Patroclus or I don't even remember. But anyway, it follows those two as they go on their journey from being young boys and into fighting in the war, and it's a sad book. It is. I did not cry as much as people say that they did. I personally didn't find it super duper sad. I had a few like heart moments, but I already knew what was going to happen in the end, so, well, not exactly, but for the most part. I will say though, if you have a problem with books not being like mythologically accurate, don't read it, because then you will have a problem, because it's not that accurate to mythology. But anyway, moving on. The next two are actually both nonfiction, and they're both memoirs. So the first one is Genderqueer, by who's this? Maya Kobabe? I don't think Kobabe? I don't know how to say that last name. But anyway, that basically follows this person's life as they like try and figure out their gender, and that is a graphic novel also, by the way. So it's basically just like figuring out their gender, who they are. It involves sexuality as well, and all the stuffs like that. And the other one, which is also nonfiction, let me pull it up on my computer because I don't have a picture of this one, is Homebody. I'm assuming you can see that fine. Homebody. I don't know how well you can see that. That is also a memoir book, which personally I will say I did prefer Genderqueer over Homebody, just like from like what I could kind of relate to, though I feel like my experience is probably more accurate to Homebody. I don't know. Anyway, Homebody is also, that one's more predominantly about figuring out their gender and stuff, and doesn't go into like sexuality or like in depth, you know? But yeah, that's that one. And then the next one, let me flip my pages real quick. I gotta flip a few. Here we are. The next one is All That's Left in the World by Eric J. Brown. This one right here. This one is actually also I believe it's a duology. Yes, there's a second book which I haven't read yet, but I do have. That one is basically two boys. They meet each other somehow. Well, I know how, but they somehow find each other. All right, they find each other, and it's an apocalypse. Apocalyptic times are going on right now, and basically they find each other, and they start helping each other, and they start working together and start doing stuff and figuring out how to traverse the apocalypse. And one of them, I don't remember what they're looking for, but I believe they're looking for some sort of, oh man, I completely forgot the plot of the book. Basically, they become friends, and they become a little more than friends, but they're friends. But they're basically, have heard rumors and seen like graffiti of this supposed like plane that was gonna come in and help out the people and bring help to them that are the people that are stuck in this horrible apocalyptic place, you know, the other countries or whatever. So they're going to try and get there and, you know, find a way to get help and get the heck on out of there and find sanctuary. And other stuff happens. I'm not giving good descriptions at all. But, you know, if you come to my channel for good descriptions, you're here for the wrong reason. But anyway, the final recommendation that I have as for you right now, which that one is Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets to the universe. Bum, bum, bum. Basically, that one is like a coming of age type of story, like realizing that you're gay and stuff like that. That one's gay. That one also has a second book that I have not read. I really have not been reading the second books of these things, which maybe I should. But yeah, that one is like finding yourself, and yeah, that's kind of what it's about. There's other stuff that happens in the book, but I don't have like a physical, what's it called? But you know, the stuff on the back of the book, a synopsis. I don't have that in front of me right now, so I can't give you more than that because I don't want to accidentally give away something to the plot. But yeah, that's this video. This one was a little crazy, I will say, but most of my videos are. So if you haven't been expecting that by now, what are you doing here? This is just how it is. But yeah, that's this video. I hope you guys enjoy the absolute nonsense that has exited my mouth throughout this entire thing. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have read any of these and what your favorite queer book is, because I need to add more to my collection. But yeah, anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please do make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you did. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!